The next critical stage is the pod fill stage, at which stage the crop becomes susceptible to damage from pod-sucking bugs. Helicoverpa can be in the crop at that stage too, so be aware of both pests. The podsuckers may come into your crop prior to the podding stage, so they may be there at flowering, but they won't be causing economic damage. They'll also be laying eggs, but no point going in to spray them then. You are better to wait for those eggs to hatch and then spray the crop if the bugs are above population with the registered pesticide. You will kill the small nymphs, but you won't get enough residual activity to kill the nymphs hatching from eggs which were eggs at the time of spraying. So the bugs are important. They can move in very quickly. You can sample 1 week, have no bugs. At the end of the week you have well above threshold, and the thresholds are typically quite low, less than 0.5 of a bug per square metre. So important to detect the bugs, and the crop does remain at risk right up to very close to harvest. They can damage even the drying pods and the black pods. The other reason of waiting to pod fill before you spray the bugs is that the registered pesticides are non-selective and are very detrimental to beneficial insects. And so by delaying their use until the critical pod fill stage for the bugs, you're also adhering to the go soft early strategy, which is to use hard pesticides only if necessary and as late as possible in the life of the crop. Other pest I should have mentioned was the bean pod borer. Now that will come, it's mostly a coastal tropical pest, but if you get wet seasons like we've had in the past run of summers, you can get very high populations even in the Burnet and on the Downs. In the Burnet we had populations of over 100 per square metre. The moths lay their eggs in the flowers and the little larvae develop in the flowers before moving to pods. So you want to be monitoring the crop and taking action against those before they move into the pods. And luckily the new chemistry, the Altacor, is very effective against this pest, so it kills the larvae inside the flowers. So very effective, but be aware of that pest. The other thing too is that the crop does have an ability to compensate. So in the year when we had very bad pod borer, even severely damaged crops did bounce back provided they had the water and the heat units. But the key message, yes, for both Helicoverpa and the pod borer, we have this new chemistry which is very effective.